What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing the NBA's playoff play-in tournament game between the Chicago Bulls and Miami Heat, and this is the preview of that actual game. The Chicago Bulls come off a win after being down as much as, I believe, 19 to the Toronto Raptors. Win that game in a surprising fashion because, you know, on the surface level, and you looked at it, you said you might have thought that the Bulls were going to just get blown out. And at one point in the game, they came back, get the win on the road. Now having to go on the road again and face off against a Miami Heat team who are coming off of a loss versus the Atlanta Hawks. But the good thing about the play-in situation is, you know, you could wipe that slate clean. There's no series. I mean, it is a one and done if you are the 9-10. But being as though the Miami Heat were a 7, I believe the Miami Heat were the 7th seed, or was they the 8th seed? I know they played in the 7-8 game. But, you know, being as though they did lost, they get a chance to fight another day for their regular season. For their postseason, excuse me. Now, looking at it, engaging what I think will happen in this particular game. Now, in the course of the regular season, the Chicago Bulls did not have too much trouble with the Miami Heat, right? You know, we know what to expect from a Miami Heat team, or, you know, a Jimmy Butler-led Miami Heat team. And I know for a fact it wouldn't do anything but give Jimmy Butler much pleasure, but to eliminate the team that ultimately traded him for Zach LaVine when they were, you know, Minnesota and Chicago. Now, for me, honestly, you know, for me as a Chicago Bulls fan, I'm pretty biased in this decision. Now, looking on the outside, looking in, and gauging matchups, you know, Patrick Beverley, Alex Caruso in the backcourt for Chicago, to go along with Zach LaVine, DeMar DeRozan, and Nikola Vucevic. And 9 times out of 10, you may see a lineup from Miami that consists of, you know, Gabe Vincent, Tyler Hero, Kevin Love, Jimmy Butler, Bam Adebayo, the All-Star. I'm pretty confident, if you ask me, you know, on the Bulls' chances in this particular basketball game. I see this game going in the trend of low scoring. I don't see the Miami Heat putting up a lot of points in this particular basketball game. Now, we've seen a great performance out of Kyle Lowry in the matchup against the Hawks. But Jimmy Butler didn't play his best. Neither did Bam Adebayo. Tyler Hero had a pretty good game. I believe he did score around 25 points, 25, 26 points. The Miami Heat are a funny team, in my opinion, because, you know, you look at the others, you know, the Matt Struses of the world, the Victor Oladipos. I'm not too sure how deep in the rotation Eric Spoelstra will go, but I know on the side of the coin with Billy Donovan, he elected to, you know, play regular rotation guys during the play-in game versus Toronto. He played Ayo, he played Kobe White, he played Derrick Jones Jr., he let Andre Drummond get some burn. You know, would you like to see more Dalen Terry at this point of the season? I don't know. The Chicago Bulls, in my opinion, they have pretty much a chance. They have a puncher's chance in this basketball game. And so do the Miami Heat as well. Would I think, you know, one should be the favorite over the other? That is yet to be seen. Because as I look at, you know, where the current line is at for tonight's matchup, I believe I believe that the Miami Heat are favored by 5.5. Will that stay? That is yet to be seen. Like I said, I believe that the Chicago Bulls have just a chance as good as anybody in this particular basketball game. Like I said, as do the Miami Heat. Now, if you're asking me who I think will pull out this particular win in this basketball game, get the 8th seed, and go on the road to play the number 1 seed in the Milwaukee Bucks in the first round of the playoffs, my heart is going to go with this answer. I'm not going to use no other answer other than this one, and that is I believe the Chicago Bulls will put together a performance good enough for 4 quarters, 48 minutes of basketball, find a way to get the win on the road in South Beach. I don't know if DeMar DeRozan's daughter will be at this game. She was a very, 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 very pivotal part of what the Chicago Bulls did in their previous game in Toronto. But I do not know if she'll be in attendance in Miami. But again, I'm going to take the Chicago Bulls to win over the Miami Heat in this particular play-in game. They will move on, face off against the Milwaukee Bucks, in the first round as the 8th seed. Final score of tonight's basketball game will be Chicago 113 to Miami's 107. Chicago 113, Miami 107. I believe we will see some big moments from DeMar DeRozan, Zach LaVine, Nikola Vucevic, as well as Jimmy Butler, Tyler Hero, and I'm still on the fence about Bam Adebayo. It's hit and miss with that guy. But again, like I said, I believe the Chicago Bulls will win this particular basketball game against the Miami Heat, move on to play the Milwaukee Bucks in the first round of the playoffs. I believe game 1 will be Sunday, if depending on who wins. So like I said, it could go either way. But I'm picking the Chicago Bulls to pull this win out 113 to 107. 6-point win by the Chicago Bulls in Miami on the road, play-in. Big moments, big shots. I'm very excited to see how everything unfolds. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Chicago Bulls fans, Miami Heat fans, NBA fans, or if this is just your first time tuning into this channel, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can know anytime a video is being uploaded to this channel. It's Astronaut H. This is the What More Do You Want Network, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.